I've built a 7-figure Amazon business by buying items from websites like Walmart and flipping those items on Amazon. And in this video, I'm gonna be breaking down one of the specific strategies that I use to source profitable products to sell on Amazon. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 15 minutes on the clock. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the computer here in just a second and break down that exact process and see if we might be able to find some profitable products. But if you're brand new to the channel, my name's Warner Fields from Fields of Profit. I'm a full-time 7-figure Amazon seller. And if you guys are looking for even more free resources to learn how to sell on Amazon, there's gonna be a link directly beneath me. It's our completely free Amazon seller Discord community, over 45,000 people in there sharing a ton of free information. Would love to see you in there. Let's go ahead and jump into it, see what we can find. So in order to start sourcing these products, really, I would highly recommend to just start from a potential profitable product. If you don't have that, I'll show you what else you can go off of. So in this example, I'm just going to use this product right here. I found it for $4. I think we looked at this in a recent video on the channel as well. So don't go out and buy this product because it's over here on Amazon. It's selling for about 15 bucks, but pretty low sales volume. It's been on YouTube, all that kind of stuff. So I don't want to buy this particular product, but we can use the fact that this is a profitable product to find more. So if you're trying to find your very first profitable product, go to, great value. So, great, like the Walmart branded product, that kind of stuff. So you could check out some great value branded. I just think it's going to be more efficient to start from here because we know this is being bought from a different website and being sold by arbitrage sellers. So let's just go ahead and look through here and see what we can find. So typically when I'm reverse sourcing, I'm just gonna go down on SellerAmp over here and find a storefront with typically like a couple hundred ratings. Maybe no more than like 250 is what I would typically advise. So this guy's got 18 feedback, probably on the newer side, but they're definitely making a little bit of sales. So let's just go ahead and dig in here and see what we can find. So as I'm looking through these items, I'm kind of going in my head trying to rule certain things out as fast as possible. That's what I want you guys to be practicing, is not necessarily how can I find good winning products, but how can I look through bad products faster. That was something that helped me out a lot when I was first getting started. So a couple things I'll look at. This is why it's super important to have SellerAmp when you're reverse sourcing, especially. Over here on the right, you're gonna be able to see the keeper chart. You're gonna be able to see who's selling the item, all that good stuff. Without SellerAmp, you're not gonna be able to have all this kind of information here. So very quickly, we're gonna be able to disqualify products. So right away here, I'm seeing that this item is typically sold by Amazon. You got that orange line there, so it's pretty easy skip. Kind of a similar story here. Amazon is almost always on this listing, but this could be, it's actually a decent example of a product where we might be able to compete with Amazon. So this could be a good little learning moment here as well. So the reason that I think we might be able to beat Amazon is because I noticed the pricing was kind of hanging out underneath Amazon. Let's check it out on the Keepo a little bit. Okay, so maybe not. So what I'm looking for here is to see if the buy box has ever dipped down to that new price down there where it was at like 17 bucks or so. But in this case, it seems like Amazon is hogging the sales. Sometimes they will not hog the sales. And if you go to data, buy box statistics, and you see that there are other sellers making sales and getting buy box rotation, then those can be items where you might be able to compete with Amazon, because typically you're not able to compete with Amazon on these items. It's their marketplace. They kind of control a lot of the sales. So this guy, 231 offers, that is way too much. Typically, I'm not one to say that, there's too many sellers on a listing, but 231 on a 3K sales rank is quite a few sellers there. Let's see what else we can find. Seems like this one is currently sold by Amazon, but it's not always sold by Amazon. So I'm a little bit interested in this item here, either as a potential Amazon to Amazon flip, or just to see if we can find it and maybe sell it when it's in stock. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the third-party FBA. It looks like actually this item usually goes for like $8. So I do not think we're going to be able to buy it for $8 profitably. This would definitely be like something you'd want to small and light. Anything that's on Amazon that's like $12 or less, or £3 or less, can be small and light, which if we plug that into SellerAmp over here, let's say we're selling it for $8. You click small and light, you see it makes your fees go down by a whole dollar. So definitely take advantage of that if you're not already. So let's see what else we got here. So this sold by Amazon. You can see they're often sold by Amazon. Same story here. Not seeing that other pattern where the orange line was a little bit below see how the main orange line, the Amazon line, was a little bit above the FBA orange. It seemed a little bit more interesting. In this case, it's just pure Amazon. Same story there. The FBA prices are higher than Amazon, so we're definitely not going to be getting any sales there. Good old Stanley cups here. If you've been in arbitrage for too long, this is pretty popular item. This is also a good listing to start reverse sourcing from, doing the same thing we're doing here, because you're going to find lots of other sellers doing arbitrage and finding products just like that one. So I'm just going to skip on this one for a second. Let's actually look into it a little bit. So just a very quick check. So, Golf Galaxy might have that. I haven't seen this, this particular color or anything like that. So really, like, as you're doing reverse sourcing, you're just trying to find fast selling products using the Google button right here on SellerAmp to just look it up for you automatically. So it looked it up on Google Shopping for us. What is this Golf Galaxy website? I don't know if I've ever heard of it, but they seems somewhat legit at first glance. 35 bucks. If we buy these for 35 bucks over there, it's probably not insanely interesting, but I might do 30-day average buy box. You see how the triangles are below the buy box line? Buy box being, with this button right here, it says add to cart. That's where most sales on Amazon come through. Down here on Keepa, the purple line is tracking that box. So in this case, seems like the average buy box is a little bit higher. So if we were able to buy these for 35 bucks or so, they might be profitable. I've never heard of this website before. Some of you guys might have sourced from there before. I would just check like Trustpilot or something like that. So let's see, Golf Galaxy. I just look up these websites and see what kind of reviews they have. So lots of bad reviews. Sometimes legitimate companies can have bad reviews on these websites. Like I'm pretty sure Walmart has like a comically horrible, they've got a comically horrible rating on Trustpilot for whatever reason. So that is kind of a red flag a little bit. Another thing I would try to check is maybe seeing if there is like a contact information. In this case, I think it's laid out exactly like Dick's Sporting Goods is. So this might be like a spin-off website or something like that of them. It's not it's a little hard to figure out what exactly is going on here. Seems like it might be somewhat legit though. So you guys can let me know in the comments if this is legit. I'm not going to dig too much deeper into it, but this could be something that's like, a little bit profitable. Selling for like 62 pretty consistently, buying it for 35. That's not too bad there. Let's see what else we can find. So this is consistently sold by Amazon. This one is, Amazon's on this one a little bit more than the other one, so I'm not really as interested as I was on the other one. This one, make sure you've got your max cost set up on SellerAmp to meet your profit standards. So for me, I always have this configured to tell me what price I want to buy it for to get 35% ROI or $3 profit. So in this case, I have to buy this for $2.50. There is almost no chance I'm going to buy that item for $2.50. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip past that. Let's see what else we can find. These Purina Prime bones, these seem a little bit more interesting. Seems like Amazon has been on these a little bit, but not as of late. So let's check it out. So I'll just click the Google Shopping button here. Let's see. So Petco, maybe PetSmart, maybe Walmart. Walmart looks like it's probably like the 3-pack though. So let's see. We got the 6-count pouch. Typically sold by Amazon, much cheaper. So one thing I would want to check here is to make sure that it is still getting recent sales. So copy the ASIN, go into variations, and then I'll go right there. So we can see, I did the wrong column. Let's see, under ASIN, right there. Okay, perfect. So you can see recently, we are still gaining reviews a little bit. I would want to zoom out a little bit too. It seems like Amazon is pretty often on this product, so I might be a little bit apprehensive to buy this. Let's see, so these are, I think that's like a 3-pack, so that's not what we want. The medium here is probably what we're after. Medium, or maybe not. Let's see, the 6-count here for 14 bucks. I'm always looking for, stuff like this where I might be able to get, a little bit of savings up front. So sometimes you can get like an auto ship discount or something like that. Check Capital One Shopping or Rakuten or Honey or anything like that. Let's see, so yeah, just 2 codes showing up. We're not buying either of those. Neither of those are applying in this case, but we are able to buy these for, what is that? Repeated delivery. Okay, so $15 is what we're looking at. Retail on these. Those do have a little bit of an ROI. Just based on the history of this product, we would be trying to sell it for the most expensive it's ever been. And you can see the new sellers down here has kind of been increasing a little bit. So, like a week ago at this point, it was 6 and now it's pretty much doubled up to 11 and 12. So I bet the price is going to go down a little bit, coupled with the fact that it's already a little bit of a low ROI. Definitely like a higher risk product. Probably wouldn't run into too many returns. So sometimes I'll buy products like this in the 30% ROI range, especially if they are, grocery or pets and stuff like that tends to have a lot less returns. I would never ever buy a 27% ROI apparel product, for example, where you're going to run into kind of a lot of returns and stuff. But let's see what else we can find here. So this is going for $6. We're gonna have to buy it for $-. It's probably not true after you think about small and light, but you still would have to get it for, like literally a quarter. Let's see. So this one, we'd have to buy it for $2.84. I just don't think we're gonna buy a 7-ounce bottle of Neutrogena for $2.87. Let's see what else. So 1.6 pound product that we have to pay no more than $2.20 for. So that's probably not going to happen. But this one sticks out a little bit. Seems somewhat interesting. Interested in why the sales rank has been going up so much recently. My hunch is that the buy box is probably lost. So let's see if that is the case. No, it looks like it does have a buy box. So let's see what happened here. Why did the sales rank is going really high out of nowhere here? That's interesting. So for whatever reason, this product just started selling way slower out of nowhere. So that would definitely be something you want to think about if you were to hop onto an item like this. I might even just throw that one into regular Google here. So we got 1.7 ounces, but if this is the right size, I might look into a little bit more. Don't think it is the same thing though. Scalp revival, yeah, that's not the same thing. That's like a deodorant or something. There's the actual product on their website. Sometimes you can check like the source website and see if they have like a really big sale going on or anything like that. In this case, we're paying 25 for it and it's selling for 22 on Amazon. Oh, another major red flag here that I should have noticed way sooner is as we're mousing over the Keepa chart here, you can see that the brand itself is selling the product. So in this case, you know, that Briogeo or whatever you want to call it there is selling it for $25. That is the same as the brand that's selling it, and IP Alert is kind of warning me here as well. So a couple red flags there that we want to stay away from this listing. Usually, if you're trying to sell a product that the brand already sells, they might give you an IP complaint, kick you off the listing, that kind of thing. If this was your brand, you would probably do the exact same thing and kick people off the listing. So just be on the lookout for that kind of stuff. Don't get tripped up on that. So let's see what else we got. So Neutrogena. So this maybe, you know, this is a little bit more realistic than some of the other Neutrogena stuff we've been seeing. Maybe I can buy this for $10.50. Hard to really know without digging into it. So I might take a quick check at the Amazon listing here, see how the stats are looking, see if anyone's like hogging a bunch of the sales. The brand wasn't on it, anything like that. So now let's see what we might be able to find here. So this could be it. What are we looking for? Neutrogena Ageless Intensives. Let's see. So deep wrinkle serum. All right, so we're looking at, so we're trying to find this guy right here. Oh, and it's been discontinued. So that's probably why it is selling so well from third-party sellers. I bet the trajectory of new sellers is also going to continue to decrease here. Let's see if we might be able to find it though. Seems like it might still be in stock on some websites, just based on how many people are still selling it. I don't want to give up quite yet. Let's see, Bed Bath & Beyond. RIP, if you're watching this in a few months, this company probably doesn't exist anymore. There we go. So they're out of stock. Let me see, I probably wouldn't dig too much deeper on this. And sometimes it can be good to like simplify your Google search. SellerAmp's going to search the entire title. Sometimes I find slightly different, maybe a little bit better results if I simplify the title a little bit, just as a kind of a tip for you. I'm not seeing it. Maybe you dig a little bit deeper at home and find it. I'm not seeing it very quickly. So again, we'd have to pay too little. Steak seasoning. I could see a world where we buy that seasoning for $3.60. Let's see if we can. So we're looking at this Longhorn Steakhouse grill seasoning. I wonder if this is something you can like only buy at the store or something like that, or only buy at Longhouse or something. Checking it out over here on Instant Cart, I see that let's see, a couple stores in my area. I think that's just kind of a local delivery thing. Dollar Tree. Did Dollar Tree have these? Says they're out of stock. Looks like Dollar Tree or something like that might have had them. Well, that's probably not the right size. I bet it's a bigger size. No, it's actually 2.5 ounces. I bet that's where people were buying these. Maybe you can buy them at the restaurant or something like that. That's just my hunch. Let's see. So a couple more minutes here. See if we can find anything in this last 30 seconds or so. Let's keep looking. This Bioscience. I would look into this a little bit. I'm not going to look into that again because it's too cheap. Not really worth our time there. Let's look into this one here and then let's check it out. So zooming into the Keep here. I saw there's an IP alert on this, but I see plenty of sellers on the chart down here. So I'm not super concerned about IP complaints. Let's see if we can find the listing. So there, it might be on their website there. I'm just going to try to open up as many different sources I might have for this. It's on Newegg, which is kind of funny because sometimes these other random sources might have like a better deal even than the brand themselves or something like that. So let's see. So this is $20. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we need it for $12. So we'd have to probably find a killer deal on this. That's, let's see. Is that the right product? Does it even have the price listed? Let's see, add to bag. Yeah, I'm not even really seeing a price here. Add to bag. I think they this company might want to work on their website because I literally can't even add it to the cart. So not exactly sure what's going on there. I would honestly add this one to the list of like brands you want to reach out to, send them an email, call them on the phone and see if you could like work out like a wholesale connection with them. Seems like a very decently fast selling product. Lots of arbitrage sellers on here right now. So there could be some potential in there, and their website is like broken or something like that. So that's probably where I would put this. I would probably think of this more of like a potential wholesale product based on their branding and all that's pretty good. good, so they'll probably sell you no, but could be something to think about there. That's something you want to always be kind of taking advantage of as you're sourcing arbitrage, is thinking about those brands you might be able to contact, open a full wholesale account with, and then you don't have to worry about order cancels and all that good stuff that you deal with in the arbitrage space. But that's kind of the whole process there. So we found that one product, those cups, kind of early on. It seemed a little bit interesting. Looking through a few of these products, hopefully you got some value out of just looking through the kind of thought process here. Usually on these storefronts, I'm going to look through, the first 10 to 20 products. If I don't see anything with decent potential, I probably just head on to the next storefront. So I just go back to that same listing. Or in this case, now that we found a product that was a little bit more interesting, wherever those Stanley Cups ended up, I would maybe go to that Stanley Cup listing and start looking through other FBA sellers on that listing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got a ton of value out of it. If you don't already have a SellerAmp subscription so you can go and source through much faster than competition, make sure you go and activate your free trial with the link down below. If you guys have any questions, anything like that, feel free to drop those down below as well. I'm always happy to answer those. If you did get value out of today's video and you want to add some of that back to my business, hit that subscribe button, would be greatly appreciated as well. Like button, all that good stuff. But I really appreciate you guys watching this video, and I will see you next time.